Good morning, everybody. How we doing? How you doing, Jennifer? Georgia Dive, Ghost Now, Beverly, Gary Watson. How we all doing this morning? And let's see, what time do we got? 8:22. So we're 30 minutes ahead of schedule as far as our appointment goes. We got on the door, I think it was around 4:30 or 5 this morning. It took them about 3 hours to unload us. Which, man, I wished I would have had the camera rolling last night. Somebody, now I don't know what they was doing for real, if what they was saying was true. There was somebody trying to get in the truck last night. Had the flashlight shining in the window and everything. He was gacked out, for a better lack of terms of saying it. He was high as all get out. And when I opened the curtain up, he was just like, he was a black guy. And he was like, oh man, that was an airplane. That airplane was flying. Anyway, he was like, hey, have you seen a little white girl around here anywhere? And I was like, what? He said, a little white girl. And I was like, I cracked my window a little bit because I couldn't hear what he was saying. He said, a little light girl. And I'm like, no, dude, there's no girls around here. So I guess he was looking for his, I guess maybe he was her pimp, I guess, is the best way to say it. But dude, he was up on my sideboard looking, trying to look in the truck. He went to the truck behind me and hopped up on their sideboard and was trying to look in. He was really trying to find something. Now, whether it was actually the girl or if he was just trying to find a truck to break into, I don't know which. But now he was trying to get into something. And he was high as crap, man. I mean, his jaws was all over the place. He was speeding out. How's everybody doing this morning? So, if you're ever in Birmingham, watch about parking down here on this street. So you might get a visit during the nighttime. And with that being said, don't forget to get that thumbs up button. Smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We don't care how you do it, just stop saying no. Alright, we got Rocket, Tom, Kyle, Colorado Springs, Cat Mom, Ghost Now, Jennifer, Texas Tough, 421, Simon. Welcome, Simon. I don't think I've seen your name in here before, so I'm going to say welcome to the Ride Along Gang. Gary Watson, Beverly, Georgia Dive, and I think I said Ghost Now. We got just a couple more minutes before we can ride down here. So we got to go back down here and get our trailer and get our paperwork. Yukon, how you doing this morning? Yeah, he was up to no good. He was up to no good, but we managed to get him out of here safely. Or we managed to get him away from the truck safely. How you doing, Jim? Alright, Kyle, go ahead. I got a few minutes before I have to get back out of the truck. Anna Metallica, how you doing? And the car that they was in was a white, it was a white Monte Carlo, if I'm not mistaken. He had a big old white coat on. One of them look like feather down coats. At home in Fairbanks. Heck yeah. Yeah, we've been unloaded. No, he didn't touch anything as far as the truck, other than hopping up on the steps, our side steps. Crazy Train Grandma, how you doing? He didn't touch anything as far as, he wasn't looking for anything in the trailer. I think he was, I want to say he was either actually looking for the girl, you know, one of his, what's an easy term to put it? One of their girls that they put out on the street to walk around. He was either actually looking for that or he was looking for a truck to break into, but I actually got up, so I don't know if he got nervous and took off. Because he did go to the next truck behind me and hopped up on their truck too. I mean, he did do that. So I'm not... And I got out and I went and looked to check the trailer. And when I looked at the truck behind me. He had his curtain pulled. But it just so happened I was awake. Had I not been awake, I would have never known he was out there because I just barely felt the truck moving from where he kept stepping up on my step. So I felt the truck swaying just back and forth a little bit, not much. But I was laying there awake, and it wasn't doing that before, and I was like, what the heck is that? And had I been asleep, I would have never known it, you know, unless he popped the window, but I mean, he didn't on the truck behind me, so I don't know. He wasn't up to any good, whatever it was. Whatever he was doing, he wasn't up to any good at all. He was up to something. That's the bad thing about doing this street parking crap, though. Is you park in places like this, and you've always got to be watching, careful, sleep very lightly. Locked and loaded, if you know what I'm talking about. Do not enter gate, pull down street. Oh, okay, I didn't even see that sign last night. Yeah, I am too, and I'm glad that nothing worse happened than what happened. I mean, I'm glad it went as easy as it did, because you never know when something can go terribly wrong out here. Just really never know. And I'm really glad Tasha wasn't with us last night, because if he was actually looking for one of his girls like that, because he was shining the light all in the truck, looking around. Had she been in the truck with me, he actually was looking for one of his girls, then it might have went a whole lot different last night. I mean, everything might have went way different than it ended up going. So I'm glad she wasn't with us last night. for sure. Alright, I still gotta wind up this landing gear and go inside and get my paperwork. I'll be right back in a few minutes. Alright, we people appreciate you stopping in, Gary, and we'll catch you on the next go around. everybody. I gotta stop this live stream for a few minutes. We'll start it back here in just a minute. Apparently there is a lumper's fee. So give me about 30 minutes. We're gonna stop this one and restart it here in just a few minutes while I pay this lumper fee.